This is the current trading review for Monday, the 20th of November 2023. And today, I was looking at Nvidia, and Nvidia had bearish pivots. And on the daily, we almost, it looked like we were reversing at R6. And we had an outside day as well. And if we squeeze past R6, I knew we will have a very bullish day because everyone who is going short at R6, which is 490, they will get squeezed out and it will make a push to 500. But it was still possible to play as an inside day, so I decided to play traverses. But I didn't focus too much on this. That if we reject the third levels, then that means a breakout could occur. And I guess I wasn't following the strategy very well. Supposedly here we cannot have an R4 reversal, but I was trying to justify it. So we had a very interesting open here. It looked bullish at first, rejected R3 and then reverse for a drop back to S2, but we failed to drop below the pre-market level, and it was a very nice opportunity to enter actually for a 50-cent stop loss RBR, and the price actually drove all the way up to R5. Here it provided a nice reversal signal that I missed. I didn't make this entry due to hesitation, and we had a nice drop for $4 or 4R if I'm scalping it. And this is where we had a chop fest. Here I was jumping the gun and I interpreted this entry as an R4 reversal, but it wasn't, so that was my first trade. I was very bearish because we had a nice drop and we were not getting volume. Most of the volume was dropped on these weeks at R5, so it was obvious we failed to break out higher past R4. This doji though was a bullish sign, but after this doji we were forming a hammer, and I almost pulled the trigger here before it even closed. Once it closed, I didn't pay attention that we actually had a wick at the bottom as well, so it wasn't time to enter short. If anything, long, but I made a bad trade there for reversal. So let's go back to the strategies and let's see. For an R4 extreme reversal is an E trade. And we did not execute because that was not the right candle entry. Level 2 was balanced, but again on Nvidia it's really hard to trade. And then my second entry here, I knew I messed up once this candle closed. I was trying to play it off the fact that we where once we drop back into the yesterday's range, aiming for a return to the previous day close at least, and run the range down. But we had a lot of buyers at R4 and I failed to see that then. So all of this was a signal that everyone was buying here and VWAP. So I should have stayed away from the short and wait for R6 at least, or end the day at -1R. So I attempted on the reversal, but it wasn't based on any principles. I should have made an entry here actually, if I was being serious, for at least one profit target or two profit targets. So an entry here and an entry here could have been nice for reversals, but I'm not sharp. I'm incredible incredibly frustrated at the fact that I am missing my entries. This trade was also an E, and it was not executed properly. I am really not entering at the top of the range or the bottom of the range, and that is making me angry because it's very sloppy trading. Had I made an entry at the bottom of the range here, you can see that it will have turned out to be a beautiful trade with possibilities to add heavily at R4 and here as well and here as well. Like I see the signals, but I'm ignoring them, so that doesn't leave me satisfied. And so those are two trades. In terms of statistics, this is gonna be shot because these trades are definitely not cooking for me. Pretty much nonsense. How would I even start to describe this trade? This set is out of whack. I am not trading well. So in E, on this trade, the first one was entry in the candle, which means I anticipated. I was blinded by greed and expectations. So I'm creating expectations. Pretty much same here. And this data set, even if the last trades are valid or I make them good, I'm not gonna be able to get any conclusions out of this. It's been horrible. It's been a really bad last 20 trades. Invalid trades I'm net positive, but the amount of invalid trades is just absurd. So this data set is not gonna be as good as the previous one. And so yeah, I'm disappointed and incredibly bearish. And it's not time to be bearish, so I didn't follow the rules today. 4-4. I plan pre-market for long and short. I realized my mistakes and I respected stop loss. Definitely not goal. 0%. Two trades, which is fine. This is a good thing. I respected my stop loss. 0.2 and minus 2.2. So very heavy losses. I'm not too proud of them. But more than that, I'm disappointed at the fact that I am not trading well and I am missing my opportunities. So it's a psychological thing. I am not paying attention to my playbook. I'm just trading whatever the heck I want to, the way I want to trade, and that is not good. So something has to change. Locally, it's a short 3-day weekend, and I need to reassess and I need to see what I'm doing wrong. I want to be at the open tomorrow, and I'm gonna look for a setup. I'm gonna plan it better. I'm gonna plan my trade better in the morning, and I'm gonna execute if I have a price drop to an extreme. If I see wicks or buying pressure, and I'm gonna pull the trigger with a stop loss hopefully below the buying pressure, and if it comes back I can add and then hopefully take advantage of a move like this. And so it's a bit absurd that my performance is lacking, but again, I'm starting from fresh and I need to learn a lot of things within this system, and hopefully I can become able to execute fully and not just have nice runs followed by bad runs. So that's it for the trading review.